Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm going to be doing a lot of talking. Now, that's why look, we getting in today's video, we will be talking about EOS's holiday launch for between their body mist, between the scents that they have. They've been listening to us, and I'm about to go in. I'm going in. Ain't no about to. So, first things first, let's get this out of the way. I'm today's years old. I learned earlier today about EOS dropping on Target. And most of us know how we feel about Target. Okay, so I'm just letting you know where they're launching at, not necessarily where you would want to buy them, but you want to take a look at it. I also hear that this EOS Vanilla Cashmere Body Mist, which is 6 fluid ounces that you can see on the screen. I also hear that it's at Walmart. And of all of the videos that I saw at Walmart, they either didn't find them or they're in certain states of the United States. We're not even factoring in out of the United States. But hold on, we finna get into it right now because we got a lot to talk about. And because I'm already on my last leg of the Vanilla Cashmere body lotion. Never mind that ever since they launched the lotion, by the time I got it, the hype was still kind of there, but it's beginning to die down. And next thing you know, they got a whole collection of whipped body butter, a body oil, now a fragrance mist. So right now, they have a EOS body mist for, they have Vanilla Cashmere. Okay? That's what they got going on. And so 6 fluid ounces, they giving you a little extra. I'm really wondering from the first time that I posted this to you guys, I believe last month was its first spotting. They're sending it to the influencers, they're sending it to the content creators, and it wasn't yet in stores just yet when I told y'all about it, when I found out about it last month. Now it's slated to launch at least in Target October 19th, and I am gonna tag whose video I found it out within her comments, Leah Janae, because you know, hey, we're gonna give credit here. I'm not gonna act like I found this on my own. Okay because when I post on my other platform, I posted directly from the other creator's video so they can get proper credit. Okay, that's what we got going on. All right, so 6 fluid ounces. If you're not sure, they're giving you a little extra. They're giving you about 2.5 ounces more than the traditional 3.4 ounce of a perfume. This is Oud Mood, 3.4 ounces. So I'm just kind of putting this above here to get y'all to compare this, what we got going on. You feel me? You see what I've got? Okay, there we go. All right. Hold on. We finna continue. Give me 60 seconds. Give me 60 seconds. Because, baby, we finna get into it. All right. So for them to make all the body mist, including the holiday ones, which we're going to get into very soon, is they're giving you the equivalent of a perfume. I'm just wondering about the ingredient list. I haven't had a chance to check that or take a look at it. All I know is I wanted to provide a snapshot of this from Target. You can see it's from Target. I don't own none of these photos, okay? Just so you know. So what we have going on here has more to do with the fact that they've been listening to us. I knew the moment that Vanilla Cashmere was coming out with the lotion, I'm like, y'all need a whole collection. And then they kept going, and I'm like, you're forgetting something, the missing piece. And then then the influencers been getting sent the missing piece, which is the fragrance mist. You see what I'm saying? That's what we got going on. Now, you can look at Target. You can look at Walmart. Me personally, I may not be getting it from Target. I'm just showing you that's where it's from. Um, People have been looking on Amazon, all over the worldwide internets, to see where they can get this. And now Target is one of the first that I hear is offering, and it's on their site too. It isn't in this screenshot, and hopefully it's in the other ones. That it's October 19th. So the 19th of this month, please keep an eye out if you are interested. Now, we're going to get into the holiday scents. We're going to go into lotions first. So let's go here. So you could see here, it's in this screenshot. Online only, October 19th. There is apparently a very different release date for in stores in the States. So online only, October 19th. I don't know what Walmart is doing, and so that means I have to now go and do homework when it comes to all of that. So that way I can get a hold of what they got going on. Okay. So this is EOS Holiday Body Lotion. This is Cocoa Cashmere. Whenever I see cocoa in a body care product, I am always thinking that, man, oof. Chocolate. I believe vanilla is still a note. So I'm just wondering. I've been trying not to watch people's first impressions of it, because I'm a person that, if you're new here, I don't fall for the hype. I'm not saying a person is lying. All I'm saying is I need to find out for myself, which is why I kind of scale back or eliminate altogether watch anybody else's viewpoints, first impressions, because I need to formulate my own opinion and my own observations of how this stuff is to me, so I can give a real response for you all and a real reaction for you all. Packaging is gorgeous for this Cocoa Cashmere. You're getting 16 fluid ounces, the traditional size, just like the traditional vanilla cashmere lotion. And if you notice, for the holiday collection, they're doing everything cashmere. Cocoa, cashmere, the next one cashmere, and the next one cashmere. So far they have released a total of 3 lotions and 3 matching body mists. But it's going to be online only on Target. This is not a sponsored video at all. Okay? And I hear they're at Walmart, and so they're finding it there as well. As far as it looks like they have 5 questions on there, so they're already leaving questions, and it appears to be looking like reviews. You see what I'm saying? Cocoa, chocolate, cocoa powder, which comes from the cocoa bean. They use cocoa powder, from the cocoa bean to make chocolate. So in essence, you're kind of getting a chocolate body lotion. You see what I'm saying? I'm just hoping it ain't giving nothing like Palmer's. Palmer's is in a lane of their own. So I'm saying, I'm providing context to show that I love Palmer's, but I'm hoping this smell like a Hershey bar. All right, EOS, let them 2 different types of chocolate stay in their own lane. That's all I'm saying to you. All right. So we got EOS Cocoa Cashmere. I also hear this is at Walmart too, and so they're on. I've seen a couple of creators where they're on the display. Again, Leah Janae. That's one of the first places I seen where it was on display, and a couple others. Now, the next holiday lotion we have on the lineup. Now, I feel like the packaging, at least the color scheme for this next one should have been caramel cashmere. I feel like it should have been maybe a creamy brown, like caramel is creamy brown, cream, like, you know, like a cream wall, like a beige. I feel like that should have been the color scheme for this, because this is giving gray, and it's kind of taken away from the essence of what they want it to give. You see what I'm saying? Because color scheme is equally as important as this brand new scent that you're launching. I'm telling you this because I love you. That's all. I just want to see y'all do well. That's all. Caramel cashmere, and I believe that I'm gonna take a guess, and maybe I'm perhaps, not only does this have caramel as a note, this EOS Holiday Body Lotion in Caramel Cashmere, it's the traditional 16 fluid ounces. I believe that also they have a vanilla as a note in here in addition to this caramel. You see what I'm saying? And so I'm just really hoping it smells like a caramel macchiato, or maybe a snickerdoodle drizzled, smothered, maybe a little bit, and a little bit between drizzle and smothered, just meet right in the middle. Caramel, caramel drizzled slash a little bit of smothered snickerdoodle cookie. That's what I'm hoping for. But I feel like the color scheme should have been like a beige, a cream colored bottle versus a gray one, because at least that's what the color is giving off the website. And then I'm seeing in the stores of the creators I saw going in the store, taking us in the stores, and I saw their videos and shorts and stuff, that it was just gray in person. Like, can we get a cream colored bottle? I feel like they already have cream colored bottles for like stuff like Strawberry Dream and all this other stuff, and I'm just like, okay, I don't know what else to do. I mean, I feel like it shouldn't have been gray. I feel like they should have mixed caramel and vanilla together, and you know, a creamy brown. Caramel is a creamy, like rich brown. It's a couple shades lighter than chocolate. You see what I'm saying? And then add a little cream. You know how you put cream in your coffee? Like that. You know, just a tad bit of cream color, and customize it for this, because this is limited edition after all. Now I would like to see this next year, and I'm making a very strong statement saying that, being that I've never tried this and I'm very interested in it. Yeah, $9.99. The cocoa cashmere, I believe, is $12.99, and so is the vanilla cashmere body mist, which completes the vanilla cashmere collection. And now, where's the body washes to the cocoa cashmere, and now what we're talking about right now, the caramel cashmere? We need to match a body wash. If this is limited edition, go all the way. Bring us the body washes. Where's the cocoa cashmere body wash? Where is the caramel cashmere body wash? See, I be asking for this stuff, and then now that you see that they're launching this stuff, like, I need to start going back, and my videos be like, now when did I say that? But because I don't keep up with that stuff, I just, whenever I see it, like, God has to remind me, like, they did it. Remember you was talking about it? They did it. You see what I'm saying? So that's amazing how God works. So we have the caramel cashmere. Now the next one in the collection, and this is $9.99 as well. And you can see online only is how they're doing their launch, at least on Target. And Walmart, they already got in the store. See, Walmart know what time it is. Okay? Walmart know what time it is. We have EOS Holiday Body Lotion, Peppermint Cashmere scent. 16 fluid ounces. That's the standard sizing for all their body lotions, including vanilla cashmere. Okay? I love the packaging. This is cream. I wanted the caramel cashmere to have this cream packaging, but you know, just mocha, like me. Just you know, caramel, mocha. A couple shades just before we get the dark chocolate for the bottle, but they opted for gray. I'm like, look, I'm telling you this because I love you, EOS. That's all. And I'm pretty sure this has a vanilla note, but here's how I feel about this one in particular. So the EOS Holiday Body Lotion, this Peppermint Cashmere, I feel like it's a creamy mint type of scent. Like, you ever had I'm trying to think about it. You ever had a minty frappuccino? Peppermint? Yeah, peppermint really has to be your thing for you to like something like this. That is my honest opinion. And I feel like it's going to be great, but it may not be everyone's cup of tea. And I'm saying that as a person that's not yet sampled it, not yet went into stores just yet, just based off of the name and what I assume will be the notes, or what I assume are the notes. Now, does that mean I just gave myself homework? Okay, so if you're new here, I'm used to get homework is I get to talking about stuff like this. I'm like, I need to look that up. I also encourage you all to do the same thing. So I will periodically give y'all homework. Okay. The importance of doing research is just to make sure you're well informed for yourself. And so when I do this, I'm informing you all, but I will have informed myself long before I come on camera here, live or video. You see what I'm saying? I feel like this is not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but I feel like it's going to be freaking awesome. So I feel like it falls into the category of maybe lavender and cherry and very fruity, saccharine, sweet scents. I feel like it's going to be candy sweet, but not everyone's cup of tea. It's going to be freaking awesome, but not everyone's cup of tea. You feel me? Like that. And that's how I feel about it. Now, as far as the fragrance mist, let's see here. All right, so it says coming soon, $12.99. And I believe I saw one of those lotions as $12.99 too. For the most part, $12.99 for 6 ounces, when most full-size perfumes are 3.4 ounces. So I'm just giving you, I'm putting it directly above this screenshot to show you the comparison. 3.4 ounces, do the math, 6 ounces minus 3.4. You can round it up 3.5. You're getting about another 2.5 ounces more than your traditional perfume. Question is, does it wear like a perfume? Does it combine with your body chemistry like a perfume? This is EOS's Holiday Body Mist and Cocoa Cashmere in 6 fluid ounces. I need to see the ingredient list. I know me. I know me. Once I see that ingredient list, from me observing for such a long time, and even down to the brands now that y'all are familiar with and I grew up with as a teenager, Bodycology, Calgon, Bath and Body Works, Victoria's Secret, in their early days before they start changing all the shapes of the bottle to all the same size. I get it. It's a certain aesthetic, but I miss when the bottles of Bath and Body Works used to be unique. Now it make me wish I wouldn't have got rid of them. That's another story. And because, you know, a unique bottle means it has its own personality. Another video for another time. Not everything is uniform. I understand it, but I prefer personality type. That's all. Okay. This Cocoa Cashmere, I knew the moment I saw. See, here's how it happened when I found out about these holiday body lotion. As soon as I saw that, and then not long after that, I just literally had a thought. I said, they need body mist to go with that. Where is the rest? Bam. You're missing the body lotion to go to this. Make it complete. Lotion, body wash, spray. Make it complete. This is limited edition. Go all the way. Make it easy for somebody to grab one of each, all 3 of them, and gift it as a gift basket set. Because some people are going to do it. You're very soon, if not already, are going to start seeing where people are going to, you're going to see it in department stores, Walmart, Target, all of these places. You're going to begin to see, if not already, all kind of gift sets, maybe at the gas stations. And what better way that even if EOS don't combine these into a gift set on their own, or even combine them into a travel size and then create a gift set, or do mix and match with the full size of these, as well as add a travel size extra bottle to take with you and leave the big one home. You know, thinking about stuff like that, I'm the person who will ask the questions that maybe others are afraid to ask. You see what I'm saying? Then you can get one of each. Like the Vanilla Cashmere, somebody can go and get one of each. One of the body wash, because it's there. One of the body lotion, which is where all of it started, from the bottom. Now we're here. Okay? They can get it. A whipped body oil, they can get it. A body oil. Did I miss something? A whipped oil body butter. They can get it. A body oil on its own. They can get it. A shave oil. They can get it. They even came up with a vanilla cashmere from EOS, a vanilla cashmere lip butter. They can get it. That's 6 items. You can wash yourself with it. Body lotion, whipped oil body butter, body oil, shave oil, lip butter, and now fragrance mist. You get one of each. You might spend, according to these brand new prices. And we talk minus coupons. If you can find coupons, go ahead and save a coin. Those 7 items, you can get one of each. Don't throw it in the basket. You don't want to be like busting the bottles open. But you could get one of each of those 7 items. Maybe 2 of a few of those over the others. And I feel like y'all should come up with an 8th. A bar of soap, EOS. A bar of soap. EOS, vanilla cashmere. Hear me out, EOS. A bar of soap. Then the collection is complete. Because then you have all forms of washing yourself, all forms of moisturization, and all forms of fragrance. No? Rewind it back. That's how I feel. Get a complete set. You buy one of each. I'm going to put my finger down because they ain't got no bar of soap yet. Okay? It'll make me want to kind of tag them in it. And they can go put that in a nice creamy blue basket or a pink basket if they're a pink person and gift it to them. We need the same thing to happen here. Where are the body washes to cocoa cashmere? Where are the body washes to caramel cashmere? And that's 6 fluid ounces, okay? Now we're going to take a look at the, let's see here. I'm zooming myself in instead of the screenshot for y'all to fully see. Okay. This one, online only launch on Target and Walmart. If you don't want to do Target, that's fine. I get it. Especially they didn't have a whole lot going on. Okay. Walmart is the next place you need to look in. Or the place you need to start. Okay. Hello _sketchy. Appreciate you. We talking about EOS's new body holiday body lotion and body mist launch, and then vanilla cashmere's. I told you I couldn't post the photos because I didn't want to. I had to wait. Okay. EOS Holiday Body Mist Caramel Cashmere, 6 fluid ounces. Now, I like what they did with the bottle versus what they did with the bottle here for the fragrance mist for caramel cashmere versus what they did with the body lotion that we were just talking about in the beginning. So we went over the vanilla cashmere body mist lotion. I feel like that completes the set, but they need a bar of soap. You know, that's for another time. It's kind of see-through. It's giving purple. Maybe they should have had this hue of bottle for the caramel cashmere body lotion. This is 6 fluid ounces, so they're keeping the fluid ounces the same. They're keeping the volume of product the same. But I'm just wondering, with the ingredient list, with the fragrance mist specifically, where does the fragrance portion? I'm wondering, where does the fragrance portion come into play? Where does it fall? I have this rule that I suggest. I have this challenge that I suggest for people. Whenever you're looking for fragrance mist, especially if you're a person that you don't want to spend a whole fortune on fragrances, and you want to start with fragrance mist, I recommend brands of Bodycology, Calgon, and you can do Bath and Body Works. Just it matters what year they come out with it, because it looks like every year they change the branding, and rebranding allegedly is also reformulation. Okay, so that's, if you don't want to, and look what happened to Victoria's Secret, Amber Romance. They just kept smelling more faint, and now it's like Amber Romance has lost her spunk. And I'm very sad for her. I would like to see her come back to life. They keep making several versions of her, but they keep also messing with the OG. Yeah, that's for another time. Anywho, I have this rule, and I have this challenge that I like to give people, that if you're going to opt for fragrance mist, because there's a whole lot of beautiful, very talented girlies here and women here that advocate very passionately for fragrance mist. I like them too. I just feel like fragrance mist are in a lane on their own, and you have to be willing to do the work on a different side of the spear in order to get it to last longer, which is why I like perfumes better. So I won't ever rule out fragrance mist altogether, but you've got to be willing to do the work. So if you're willing to do the work, then go on ahead, sister. I'm with you. If not, I'm still with you, because we have a difference of opinion. We have a different approach. I feel like within the first 3 to 5, or within the first 5 to 7, turn that bottle around. You're thinking about getting any of this stuff from EOS. Turn that bottle around. Within the first 3 to 5 or 5 to 7 ingredients and the ingredient list, stop and look. I don't care who don't like it. I don't care if they look and snicker and laugh. Let them walk on past you. Pay attention to the bottle. If you see fragrance as the third ingredient, you're in good company. That means, here's how it works. I forgot who I learned it from, so I give credit to you, whoever you are. The higher the ingredient is in the list, the higher that the word fragrance, in parentheses, sometimes it's marked as parfum, P-A-R-F-U-M as in Mary. The higher that fragrance is listed in the ingredient list, that means there's more of it in the product. As you go down the list, the less of the products is there. So if fragrance is the last one on the list, potentially you're not going to have much lasting power. And so I understand why I'm being led to encourage you all to turn that bottle around before you think of purchasing that stuff. Now, does this rule work with every single brand? No, because every brand formulates differently. But you would at least have a chance if fragrance is listed as the first or the second or the third, or within the first 5 to 7 items, ingredients in the ingredient list. Turn that bottle around before you even think about going to the register with it. Whether you buy it from Target, Walmart, online, or anything else, the ingredients should be posted online too. Including the order in which the ingredients fall. Top of the list means it has the most ingredients. Bottom of the list, not much. I forgot who I learned it from, so I'm giving you credit, whoever your name is. And that's how I had to learn. But you're gonna come out better doing it that way, because I like for a person as a shopper of, especially of these items, any item really, I like for you to be well informed. Because the more well informed you are, the more empowered you are to make better financial decisions. So it's a way of learning stewardship too. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, let's tackle this next one here. All right. I feel like this is going to smell like peppermint candy, like an extract with vanilla extract and maybe a touch of something else. So this is EOS's Holiday Body Mist in the Peppermint Cashmere, 6 fluid ounce. As you can see, at least the volume is a consistent volume. And the bottle design is a consistent design. And it looks like that little groove here on the right-hand side of it that is down to the right-hand side from the logo is a little groove to allow you to grip it without it slipping through your hands. Because, you know, stuff like this, I'm hoping it got oil in it. I'm hoping this formulation got oil. I'm really hoping that it has no alcohol in it and that it's alcohol free. I'm really hoping that with these body mists, even the vanilla cashmere, I'm really hoping that EOS has taken the approach that Tree Hut did when they came out with their handful of fragrance mists, and they did alcohol free, and it's on the bottle. If not, go by the rule I'm suggesting. Go by that challenge. Turn the bottle around, look for the word fragrance and parfum, which falls behind it, P-A-R-F-U-M as in Mary. Look for fragrance in the ingredients on the back of these bottles. When you go to look online, when it hits the stores, whenever that is, go to look. And if you see it within the first 3 to 5 or 5 to 7 ingredients on that list, you got the potential. Now, you got the potential for it to have lasting power. It has potential. Now, the work you'll have to do, there's a video for that. I'm gonna post it on the community tab and see, because you could pretty much make it stretch, but you got to be willing to do the work. If you love fragrance mist, you have got to be willing to do the work. If not, upgrade, put your money away, save it, save up for something that is similar for a eau de parfum, 3.4 ounces, but it's going to be more concentrated. There was a video I did about fragrance concentration guides, and it explains why some fragrances last longer than others. You ever sprayed something and like one scent hits your face, and then it lasts all of 5 minutes, or it seems that way, or it just fade away so fast and you have to keep spraying it. I've never really been a woman to just spray and spray and spray and spray and clear out a body mist or a fragrance mist within a year, because I don't see the need. Once I got a video teaching about that as well, on how to apply your fragrance mist. Not every fragrance mist is created the same. I'm really hoping that this mist out, it says body mist, so I'm hoping it mist out. I'm not going to give the whole video away about it, but what I am going to post on the community tab is how to make your fragrance mist. It's a video about how to work with your fragrance mist. But there's another video where I teach you how to spray it. Anytime it's body mist, it's going to that's less product coming out. Body spray, fragrance spray, anything that says spray, it's going to blast out. Blasting out means more product comes out. That's why it matters which nozzle they make it with. Be like, how'd she know all this? Tell the Lord thank you. Look on my channel. Yeah, I can't take credit for that. God did. He did his big one. All in all, I am very excited about this EOS Holiday Body Mist, and I'm even more excited that they finished the Vanilla Cashmere collection. But y'all need a bar of soap about this video. That'll really seal the deal. It really will seal the deal. I feel like they'll be finished with Vanilla Cashmere as far as adding things to it. They could potentially add a scrub in a tub. Then they'll really be finished. I'm just saying, a bar of soap and a body scrub. Then you could be done with it and then start working on these other scents. Like the pistachio de creme. No, it ain't named that. It's creme de pistachio. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation. Whatever. But if you missed it, you're going to have to run it back. You're going to need a notepad, because you're going to need to take notes, especially if you're even thinking about going to Target or Walmart, because Walmart already put it in stores. Okay. Target is doing online only first. So I'm just repeating that again. I'm repeating a lot of this stuff often for your notes. Run it back. We have spoken about the Vanilla Cashmere Body Mist launch at Target. I have addressed it's also in the stores. It's already in most stores across the states already. I've addressed that you don't have to go to Target if you don't want to. I'm just letting you know it's there. I'm also letting you know it's in Walmart. I'm also letting you know people looking online, so forth. We went over the Cocoa Cashmere and my thoughts about it. The Caramel Cashmere, my thoughts about it, and the thoughts about the color scheme of the packaging. I have went over the Peppermint Cashmere, and I feel like it's going to smell freaking awesome, but it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea because it's peppermint. You don't see many peppermint scented body care products on the market except for around this time of year. Get it? No? Okay. Rewind it back. It's okay. Rewind it back as many times as you need to, because you want to go. My goal has always been with anything, even with stuff like this. I want it to be that when your feet hit that pavement and go in that store and go through them automatic doors, open, closed behind you. I want it to be that you go in there confidently, that you go in there with confidence. You go in there knowing what you're going to get. You go in there knowing what you're going to look at. You know, you're going in there what to look for those ingredients. And you come out the store after paying for it at the register, and you actually got something that you're going to use and use for a long time until it's gone. You're going to know how to store it. You're going to know what to look for. My goal is always for you to do all of that with confidence and not squander things. So you can be content with it. Even if it's a want. You see what I'm saying? Even if it's on a wish list. That's the goal. With anything that I share with y'all. I want you to operate with confidence. The confidence that God gave you. I'm here to remind you. You could do it. You could definitely do it. We have also gone over the cocoa cashmere body mist. I've also gone over the ingredient structure and what to look for and what I ask people to look for, and I challenge them to look for, and there's a rule of what to look for. Turn the bottles around so that, and what to look for. I'm also addressed that I get why people advocate so hard for fragrance mist. You just have to be willing to do the work. Also, I've gone over this. There's nothing wrong with fragrance mist. I love them all the same, but I prefer something more concentrated because I feel like you should get your money's worth. Whether you go with fragrance mist, you have to be willing to do the work in order to get the money's worth for that, which means buy it, but then be willing to layer and do the extra added things to it. Then, if you go to all the perfume route, the fine perfumes, all the perfumes, and all the perfumes, they in a different category on their own. You still got to be able to do a different line of work with that. They're each in their own beautiful category. You just have to decide, do I want to do the work that comes with this and possible reapplication several times, or do you want to go with eau de parfum and potentially a different application for longevity, longer lasting results? We've gone over the caramel cashmere fragrance mist, the peppermint cashmere fragrance mist as well. And I've gone over where you could shop, what to look for, and my goal for you all to go in the store confidently and for you to run it back, because you're going to need a notepad of things that you're going to need to know and be aware of before you step foot in the store, whether it's Target, Walmart, or before you click and open up online and shop for it online. I love each and every one of you. I am excited for this EOS holiday body lotion launch, this EOS holiday body mist launch, and the EOS vanilla cashmere body mist launch. Remember, I had made a video about it. About maybe twice. I said there's body mist for this. And now we're here. Run it back if you missed anything, and please get a notepad, a legal pad if you need to. Just get some form of paper and take notes, because if you're thinking about getting it, that means you need to be informed. You need to know what you're getting into. Hopefully you know now. Until next time.